Hey there, I'm Professor McBride, labor nurse, OB instructor, and your guide to everything OB. Let's get to it. When considering blood incompatibility in pregnancy, we're considering Rh incompatibility and ABO incompatibility. Rh incompatibility happens when the mother's blood type is Rh negative and the baby's blood type is Rh positive. With Rh incompatibility, it doesn't matter if the mother or the baby are A, B, or O. It only matters that the mother's Rh is negative and the baby's Rh is positive. With ABO incompatibility, the mother's blood type is O and the baby's blood type is A, B, or AB. With ABO incompatibility, it doesn't matter if the mother or the baby are Rh positive or Rh negative. It matters that the mother's blood type is O and the baby's blood type is anything other than O. So looking closer at Rh incompatibility. With this, the mother's blood type is Rh negative. So the mother could be A negative, B negative, AB negative, or O negative. And the baby's Rh is positive, so the baby could be A positive, B positive, AB positive, or O positive. And what happens with Rh incompatibility is that mother does not have the Rhesus D factor protein on her red blood cells, which is what makes her Rh negative. And the baby does have this protein, which makes the baby Rh positive. If the mother's blood sees this protein on the baby's blood, it will start building antibodies against it. These antibodies will not be significant enough to affect the current pregnancy, but can have a huge effect on a future pregnancy if that baby is also Rh positive. So we give moms RhoGAM to stop this production of antibodies. So with mom being Rh negative and the baby being Rh positive, the father must be Rh positive in order for the baby to be Rh positive because we know the mom is Rh negative. If the antibodies are formed, if we don't get RhoGAM, it's going to affect a future fetus that is also Rh positive. This can have a severe effect on the baby, including things like erythroblastosis fetalis, severe anemia, and even death, because these antibodies will break down the baby's red blood cells at a very high rate. This is not going to affect the first pregnancy because we don't have antibodies that have formed yet. And RhoGAM will be given to prevent this antibody response. So moms that are Rh negative get RhoGAM at 28 weeks gestation because we don't know if the baby's Rh positive or negative. And then after the baby's born, we test the baby to find out if their Rh is positive. And if it is positive, then the mother will get RhoGAM again within 72 hours after delivery. With ABO incompatibility, the mother's blood type is O, so she can be either O positive or O negative. And then the baby's blood type is anything other than O. So the baby could be A negative, or the baby could be A positive, or the baby could be B negative, or the baby could be B positive, or the baby could be AB negative, or the baby could be AB positive. And with this incompatibility, the mother's blood type being O and the baby's blood type being AB or AB, we have pre-existing antibodies that can exist in the mother's blood that are antibodies to the A or B antigen. These pre-existing antibodies can attach to and destroy the red blood cells for the current baby. And so this baby is going to be at risk of jaundice. This isn't going to be as significant as with the Rh incompatibility and the erythroblastosis fetalis and those things, but it still breaks down enough red blood cells that it can cause hyperbilirubinemia and jaundice for the newborn. This can affect any pregnancy because the antibodies are pre-existing antibodies, and RhoGAM can't help prevent this because the antibodies are already there. So to review, Rh incompatibility, the mother's blood type is negative and the baby's blood type is positive. Antibodies affect a future baby. RhoGAM prevents the antibody response. This does not affect the first pregnancy, and it has more severe effects for the newborn. With ABO incompatibility, the mother's blood type is O, and the baby's blood type is A, B, or AB. Antibodies affect the current baby. RhoGAM cannot prevent the antibodies because they're already there. This can affect the first pregnancy and any pregnancy, and it can cause jaundice for the newborn. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share for new videos every week about everything OB. See you soon.